Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. And SARS. IG replies Amnesty International says 22 cops killed during the protest. Hello, my people. Hello. Thank you so much. Oh. The struggle is real. Indeed, police brutality must come to an end. And as a country, we must move forward. One of the ways we are challenging ourselves as youth, let us get on with leaders, not like Desmond Elliot, who are truly innovative, who really want Nigeria to move forward. People who have administrative skills, people who have a dream and a vision, people who can carry others along, people who can enable our society to become better, people who have dreams, who can have, who can bring in and can direct and make sure that Nigeria move forward. As such kind of people we need. One of the ways we can do that is by us forming our own political party. Yes, form our own political party. Yes, then we vote them out come 2023. So we form our political party, tell our parents, because we are the youths, we're already on one side, our parents, uncles, aunties, grandparents, nobody should go and stand behind APC, PDP, or any party as such. That way we gain control, because we have made our points known, they have turned it around. We know that Amnesty International has been speaking and has, given Nigeria ultimatum. Nigeria is already shaking and quaking. What is happening right now is that Amnesty International has given them a 15-day ultimatum to produce those who carried out the atrocities on peaceful protesters. The army has responded, brutally telling the army, don't worry, they were about the international ban. Don't worry, you don't have to travel out of this country. Buhari has responded, and now the police is responding, saying we lost 22 men as well. Let's get straight into the news and get all the details. And SARS, IG replies Amnesty International, says 22 cops killed during protests. The Inspector General of Police, Mr. Mahmood Adamu, said on Friday that contrary to the accusation of the Amnesty International that police shot at protesters during the NSAS protest, 22 police personnel were killed across the country during the process. He said officers of the Nigerian police acted professionally, exercised compatibility, restraint, and some paid the ransom price for peace during the recent protests and ensuring violence in some parts of the country. He said the report by Amnesty International dated 21st October 2020 that police personnel shot at peaceful protesters was untrue, misleading, and contrary to all available evidences out there. A statement issued by the police headquarters said the IG noted that during the protest, officers of the force used legitimate means to ensure that the protests were carried out in a peaceful manner and in the most cases physically protected, worked side by side with the protesters. The IG stated that when the protests turned violence in some parts of the country, the officers still maintained utmost restraint and did not use excessive force in managing the situation. The statement said available report shows that 22 police personnel were extrajudicially killed by some ravaging protesters and scored injured during the protests. Many of the injured personnel are in life-threatening condition at the hospital now. 250 police stations and formations, including other critical private and public infrastructures, were also damaged by a section of the protesters. Despite these unprovoked attack, our police officers never resort to use of unlawful force or shooting at protesters at any case or time. Adamu said, beg immediately, and he begs the Amnesty that Amnesty International failed to mention or pay attention to police officers who were gruesomely murdered during the protest while stating and serving their father's land. The force declines the discriminatory tendency exhibited by the Amnesty International as seen in the report. One wonders if the estimation of the Amnesty International police officers are not also human beings equally entitled to protection of their fundamental human rights and dignity of human persons. The IG, while noting that the force is committed to the federal government's ongoing holistic reform of the NPF, targeted at improving services delivered, positive police-citizen relationship, and respect for human life, joined Amnesty International to ensure that subjects are reports to adequate scrutiny and proper verification of facts before making the report public. We never shot at protesters, find out the police carried out themselves professional manner. So my people, this is what is happening. The IG of police has responded back to Amnesty International, as everybody is on eggshell, on the edge at the moment, because Amnesty International is an international group that is looking at the cases of the NSAS and replying, and has given Nigerian government as well as the military an ultimatum of 15 days. Guess what? Your zest is as good as mine. Nigerian military brutally has admonished and has made the military to be more stronger. He told them, he said, you know what, don't worry. Let them bring it on. Bring it on. We are ready. Okay? Is it not international visa ban? Don't worry. We are even here to protect the country. So don't worry if they give you visa ban. There is no problem with that. Blah, 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 blah. So that was what, Brittany has responded. So they are ready to face whichever way, they are ready to face the reaction square on. They are ready they are ready to defend their cause. As a matter of fact, we reported to you that Nigerian government, police, the soldiers have finally said, well, initially they said they were not there. They've agreed that they were there, that they were invited. They've agreed now that they've shot at people, but they said it was not a live bullet. That what they used was it was not live. It was just not the live one anyway. That what they used could not have possibly killed any human being. That what it would just do, just bring some discoloration to the skin, and you just feel the pain a little bit, and that was all. And they did it because they were invited to come and dislodge the protesters. In any way, so soldiers leave their barrack. Is there a war? Go to the northern part of Nigeria, go and fight war. Even last night, villages were ravaged. People were kidnapped, killed, to mention but a few. I just want you to have it out there and know that not everything is reported in the media of the atrocities that goes on in Nigeria. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.